It's definitely been a system that's been around. I think it came forward in the 80s, I want to say. Don't quote me on that. I don't have that piece of it memorized, but what I do really know and understand about human design and what I've been studying since 2021 is the energetics, our natural strengths and weaknesses, really the shadow side of that, and really seeing how we are designed to operate, how we create the best opportunities for ourselves, how we naturally communicate with others, how we parent and how we support our children, how we build businesses in alignment with how we are naturally here to operate. And that's the piece that I really started loving about human design was it gave voice to things that felt so natural to me. And this essence of, I naturally operate that way. Why not just lean into it even more rather than pushing or fighting against it?
Oh, I love this. I love this because this is a lesson that I'm learning the hard way on my journey. I remember last October. So right now, listeners, we are in March. So in October of 2024, I think actually is when I was still at Google, working in a legal slash business advisory capacity. And I just knew that this was not for me. I feel like I kept hitting walls. I did great on performance evaluations but I couldn't get a promotion. I couldn't even get a lateral move. I kept hitting walls and I'm just like, what is going on? And at the same time, I had started a podcast and I thought the podcast for me was just an outlet, right? A passion project, a way to speak to wonderful women like you, connect, learn new things, elevate that woman's brand and positioning. I was very fulfilled with that, but didn't I never imagined that that was something that I could do outside or beyond Google to make money.
Mhm.
And that months and months and months journey of learning how to let go of my traditional view of what it means to be a lawyer and what it means to make a living and be a professional was really difficult, really difficult. But I think if I had come in contact with someone like you who had labels for what I was experiencing or feeling, who could have told me, and people maybe did, they're like, you really light up when you talk about that podcast. But it didn't click, it didn't register what that meant. And yeah,
Mhm.
so I guess the point that I'm making is when you don't know that it's okay to lean into things that you're passionate about, your fun side hustles, then it's a bit harder to walk into that as a way of making a living.
Yeah. And honestly, a lot of what I see too in so many of my clients is human design becomes that permission slip we didn't realize we really needed or wanted, because
Mhm.
so many of my clients will come to me and say like, well, I've been told I have to do it this way, or someone said I should be on TikTok, or I should do business this way, or whatever the shoulds around creating our business, or this is the only way you can make money in your business, or this is just a side hustle. Like human design became that space that gave voice to the thing that really lit me up and what lights my clients up too. Similarly, of your friends saying like, Rhonda, this podcast really lights you up. Sometimes you need that
Mhm.
outsider perspective to say,
Mhm.
this really has legs. And I 100% believe that when I'm working with my clients and we're leading with their human design, we can start to see like, this is such a natural strength of yours. Let's build on it. And it gives them this vision of, wait, I can run my business that way, or I can make an offer this way, or I can market myself in this way, not the way that everyone tells me I should be marketing myself. And
Mhm.
it really allows us to step into a space of these are my natural strengths and I get to use them in my day to day life to grow my business and really grow my life, not just business.